But here goes. Here we go. Hi, everybody. Got a little bit of a feedback. Wonder what I got. Feedback. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it feedback? And
I don't hear
echo?
it.
You don't hear an echo?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Anyway, this is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults because we like to use dangerous things like heat guns and knives and needles and dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat room where we like to chat with everybody in the chat room. And I've got Dana with me today.
Hey,
And we're going to try to make some paper dolls. So that's my plan. Let me see if I can get my iPad up and find me. Find me on here. Where am I? Here we go. There we go. We got Sherry in the room and Teresa and Marty. Good to see you, girls.
hey, y'all.
Good to see you all. Glad to see you. So, I've been in my room a lot. I was in here almost 4 hours yesterday, and I made a new book. Guys, look at that. She's got tulips coming out her head. And I think I've got this stencil, but I don't know where it is. So anyway, I traced it. I had her in a different book, and I just traced her on some deli paper, and then I cut it out of the deli paper and glued her on the front of my book. So this is going to be my new doll book for next month. So I'm getting ready, and I've still got some of the transfers coming in. I got today. I got something from Lori Hollister, and we're going to get some Happy Mail and see how it. See what she sent me real quick. Yep, it's her stamp tray. It's a stamp tray. So let's
Did you
see.
get mine?
Huh?
Did you get mine? I sent it.
No, not today. It'll be here Monday. So she sent me some Happy Mail, but this is going to be her return address. And these are her stamps. Oh, those are nice. Look at those.
Oh, yeah.
So I need 5 pages for the swappy do. This is a 12 by 12 page. Look at that one. Wow. That's pretty cool. So there's 2. I think they're here. There's 3. She sent big and trade. Those are nice. Thank you, Lori. Honey, thank you, dear. So we'll have a nice time with these. These are be nice. The girls, everybody will love these. So there's her stamps, and then she sent me an envelope. I'm going to put these back in the big envelope, and this in here, and it'll go in my box for the tray, and then I can mark her name off. Yay! I haven't heard anything from Sandy. I don't really know her, but Dana's is in the mail. Constance is in the mail. Angela may not do it. She's been busy with the baby. And then Leah. And then that's it. So I'm doing good on I'm ready to as soon as I get Dana's, it'll be here Monday. Hers will be here by Monday. So let's see what she sent in the Happy Meal department. Goodies. Oh my goodness, look at all the goodies. She sent me a look. She sent me a bracket. Imagination. All right. I can put that down as a plaque. That's metal. That's pretty cool. Some little pretty cards. Collect and shine. Sorry if I'm late. No, you're not late. You're right on time. She sent me some pretty blue ribbon lace. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. She sent me a kitty cat note. And my brain and my body just don't always cooperate with one another. Thank you for blessing us with your crafts group. Oh, good. And your sunshine. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. That's sweet. And she said, "It's a rose. Ooh, that might have to go on the new book. We could put that in the new book with some of her stickers. Yeah, we could put those in the book. I'll save the sunflowers for something else. So thank you, Lori. Those are cute. See little things. Kick up your heels. Ooh. So Dana, you've been doing okay today?
Yeah. I ain't done a whole lot. Just resting.
So yeah. Let's see if I can't put this in the book. So as I start getting dolls ready, and I left it long, I left it tall. I don't know how that happened, except this was 12 by 12 paper, and the box wasn't. I don't know where I got the box from or the cardboard from to make the. Oh, I used mixed media paper. I used 4 sheets of mixed media paper, glued them together, and then I folded it like this with a 2-inch spine, and this was like 6 inches, so that it would hold a half a sheet of um, 12 by 12 paper, as it's for the pages and the signatures. And then I ended up doing a signature uh, stitch, Coptic stitch, and I put pockets on everything, and then I inked the edges, and then I glued the tulips down all through the book. So it worked out real good. And I want to show you all how I made those roses. And the roses I got inspired from this particular little piece of paper, this 12 by 12 piece of paper. That's what inspired me to do the roses, and I made some. And here's 2 that I made. So this is how you make them. And I'm going to make some more so I can put them throughout the book. So we're going to make dolls and flowers. And some of the dolls that I've been making, I was using a coloring book, and I was using uh like a doll, this book here. I got this dress book, and and it's got got all kinds of stuff in here to play with. But it's got the coloring pages of the dresses, and some of the dresses had people in them, like this one. And or I put people in this dress, so I put her head on there, and her arms, and her shoes, and then all we have to do left is to color the dress, and that's one of our dolls. And see, like this would make a pretty paper doll. So that's good. She would make a pretty paper doll. So a coloring book will work. A magazine picture will work. I've done all kinds as of paper dolls. And Dana, did you and Becca start a paper doll book?
Yeah.
You want to show your book? You got it?
Yeah. Here's the book I did. And I haven't put all my dolls in. But here's
little dolls.
here's one.
Okay. And you drew your dolls out.
Yeah, I've drawn all these. Here's the other one. This one I stamped her head.
Oh, she's cute. And then you've got Brad's on her knees.
Not on this one, but on this one I do.
Her knees and feet move. That's cute. I've got some of those baby Brads.
And that's the only dolls that I have. I used one of my dolls in another book. But yeah, it's just a plain book, really. But I've just been sticking them in there until I get a few.
Okay. So, hi, Margaret and Jassy. Hi, Lamont. Lamont's here.
Margaret, Jassy, Lenore.
Lenore's here. Goldie's here. Good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome. So we're bouncing into the getting ready for next month. We're going to be doing trading paper dolls. And I'm going to show you how to make some of these roses right here. We got to color her dress. And she'll be going into the new doll book. And I just made this yesterday, so I have no idea how it's going to work out. But I'm going to try to put some of these dolls in here. And, I can make her dress thinner. I could probably do that. We try to make her dress a little thinner so it'll fit more into the book. And just go down like this. You see, you can't even tell that I trimmed that side of her dress off. And we'll trim this side off too. Give her a skinnier waist. So that makes her skinnier. And then maybe she'll fit in here better. Of course, some of the pockets are bigger than others where I've glued them together. And this side's got it like a little ledge tuck-in spot. So see, she can go in there now. So that worked out. I love playing with the book now that it's made. So let's see where we could put this. Maybe I could put it right here. And it's like a chipboard, cardboard. It's not chipboard, it's cardboard. But I think I'll try to ink the edges and see if that'll work on the edges. Let's find a pink. So, hi Cindy. Hi everybody coming in. So we're getting ready for next month. I do have about 2 more of the stamps I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on just 2 more people, and I think it'll be here by Monday. And I will do that Monday. I will make that a priority to get your stamps all in the mail back to you.
Beth, I didn't put in an envelope with a stamp. I'll owe you a stamp, dang it.
I'll cover for you, Dana.
I just now thought about it. Shoot.
Yeah, there was a couple, but that's okay. But for the most part, everybody remembered to put in a self-addressed stamped envelope. and a few people forgot their stamps and stuff, but I'll handle. I can
I
handle it.
apologize.
And I got that big envelope today from Lori, and it only cost $3. And it's a padded thing, and I mailed out about 5 or 6 of this size the other day, and they were $5 a piece. I think they're taking us.
You should just weigh them at home and put stamps on them, Beth.
That's what I usually do, but this
Because if
one
you
last
take it to
time,
the post office, they're gonna do it
I
expensive.
know. Well, I think they charge for their service,
They do.
and it's their job to charge first class. That's their job.
Yeah,
And
they'll do it the highest.
and you have to say no, the slowest. And they'll say,
You
well,
have
what's
to
in
tell them.
there? What's in there? And I had
I
a
just-
package to go to Janet, and it was like over $10 that size. And Joe went ahead and mailed it, but he took some stuff out of it so that it would way cheaper. But it was. I think they're gouging us. Now that looks so much better, trimmed in pink. So I'm gonna glue that down with my hot glue gun. I'll get it warmed up. So hi Michelle. Come on in, guys. Hello, hello. Come on. So anyway, Dana wanted to come on tonight, and I said, well, we can do dolls. And then I went out on a wild goose chase, and I have this piece of rose paper, and I said those are so cute, and they'd be so easy to make. So here I'm going to show you how I made them. I've got here's one that I made this morning, and I've got a piece of deli paper. So you take your favorite cooler of paint, and I'm taking honeysuckle pink, and I'm just going to put down a couple of dots. And then I took my paintbrush because you could use your finger if you want to, but I just used a paintbrush over here, and I just went like this with an oval, like that. That's all I did. I made an oval. You can make them bigger or smaller. You can make round ones. Haven't made any round ones yet, so we'll make some round ones here. And you just make a little circle, a blob, right? It's so easy. You'll want to make some tonight. I promise you, you will want to make some. So that's all you need of that. And put that in the water. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you. So we want to dry this. It's almost dry. Can you hear us okay in the chat? Can you hear us okay? Can you hear Dana okay?
Nope, because I ain't talking.
There's my paint blobs, but they're going to be roses. I'm just going to let that dry for just a second. And while that's drying, I'm going to glue this down. So we'll try that. Looks good. Looks good. Good. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. I know I hear an echo too. And I don't
hear it.
I'm echoing and I won't. Am I echoing bad?
Is it Beth echoing or me?
I think it's me. Okay. All right.
I don't know. Only thing I know to do, Beth, is go under settings and audio, and then hit reduce mic background noise and see if that helps, or turn it off. Do it the opposite of what you have it. I don't understand it.
Well, let me go over here and see. Because I know I can hear me echo. Let's see. Your settings. I never fool around with this. Audio. Echo cancellation. What about now? Am I echoing now?
Come up back over and talk.
Can you hear me?
I think I'm echoing now.
I don't hear you echoing. Can you hear Beth?
I can't hardly hear you. You have to come back over to your mic.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Not good.
Can you hear me now?
They said it's worse.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try one more thing. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear an echo?
It's either one of us or the other of us is echoing almost always these days.
And I'm on StreamYard.
Yeah. And that's weird because we usually don't have a problem.
Is it worse?
I don't know.
How about now?
How about y'all?
I don't know what to do. Where's Becca when you need her?
Me and her haven't been able to figure it out either, though.
Okay. Is it real bad? It's back to the way it was before, Goldie. It's original right now. Goldie's being a troublemaker. Now, girls, don't be fussing. If it's me, then I'll let Dana do all the talking tonight.
No, I'm not doing all the talking.
Is everybody going to be satisfied with it? I'm going to go out and come back in.
Me and Becca haven't been able to figure this stupid stuff out either. This doll's going to be too tall for my book.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Can y'all hear Beth?
Okay. You can't hear me at all?
How is Becca? She's got a bad UTI, guys.
Not at all. Huh. Let me try this. How about now?
I can hear Beth. Can y'all hear her?
Okay. Well, is it going to be okay if we continue, or do I need to do something drastic and start over or something? Yes, continue. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know what to do.
So I started out, this was from Lori, and I'll put her name on it.
I'm going to have to make a taller doll book.
All right. All right. So anyway, this is my new doll book, and I'm loving it. So I made these roses, and that's what these are. So here you can see them here. These are roses, and that's what I did here. So the next step I did is to get my a white pen. You could use paint, or you could use anything that's white or a different shade. And I sort of just make a swirly, and then I do a couple of lines, make a little swirl, and it turns into a little rose. Easy peasy. Like that. Lickety split. And then you just cut them out, and you've got your little roses. And I added a little bit of green to the stem, to the base of it a little bit, and I just went with the green marker, just real quick. The quicker the better. Make a little bit of green on the end of it there, so that it looks like a stem. And then you can cut them out. So are you making a doll? Are you working on your doll?
Yeah, I'm drawing.
Dana,
Yeah.
are you
Can you hear me?
muted?
No. No.
Am I muted?
No.
No. Okay. What happened there? How about now?
I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
Okay.
Maybe that did it. Okay. So I see you drawing, but I don't know what you're drawing. Good, Goldie. Okay. I think we're all right. I don't hear it echoing now. So we got some little roses we could put in our book.
What? Where's the dogs?
What do you think?
Well, the Ring camera went off. That's what I was asking.
Charles Buddy went outside.
So there's your roses.
What?
Is Scott home today?
Yeah, he had to work, but he's back home.
So you could take these little roses, and I've missed. What have I done to my glue? I've lost my glue. It's got to be here somewhere. I can't do anything without it. Of course, I'm probably looking straight at it. All right. Let's try plan B. So you just take and put a little bit of glue down and glue these things down. And I like doing a cluster of them. And I wanted to show you how to make one of these. This is my little pounce toy here. And you take a piece of fabric, and all you got to do is get you some talcum powder. And put some in there in that middle, and then you gather it up and tie a rubber band around your ends. And then when you have something wet, all you have to do is pounce this little thing on the wetness, and it won't stick to the other side of your page. Has anybody ever made one of these before? It's like used to have these in gymnastics when we got on the uneven parallel bars and monkey bars, and we would chalk our hands up. So that's what that's for. The one I had, this one is is about 5 years old, and so I just made me a new one. Easy to make, but that helps it from sticking to the other side if you need to let your glue dry. Okay, so I did have some paper dolls that I was working on the other day. See if I can find them. Right here. So I started this the other day, and she's kind of halfway done. I don't know if any of this is water activated or not, but I can try it. Ooh, yes. So I used ink pencils on this dress. All right. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of varnish on top of it so that the paper doesn't come off of the. I've got cardstock on the back, so it's trying to come up a little bit. So I'm going to put some varnish. It's it's like glue. It'll make it shine too. Okay. So we'll let her dry. And I did have a skin tone I was going to use. No, it wasn't that one. This is an off-white. Let's give her this color of skin. Hi, Candy.
I'm cutting with my mouth open.
Are you chewing on your tongue?
No. My dad was the worst about that. I was always afraid he was going to bite his tongue off.
Yeah, my mom did too. I don't chew on my tongue like that. So anyway, I used Primrose Yellow on her skin. So that's her skin tone. Now I need to find a color for her hair. What color of hair should she have? I have a bronzy. I can do metallic blue, purple. I could do it in
This one's face is so dark.
I think that's not silver, but it's more, looks like a pencil shade. Wouldn't mind doing it in silver. Oops, sorry. Let's try this. Make her a platinum. So I guess I could start a list on everybody who wants to be in the next month doll trade. Shall I start a list? Who wants to be in the doll trade? I like that. I'm gonna lay her over here and let her dry. Let's see, I think I have a piece of paper over here too. Of course, I don't know what it is. It used to be on top. But then I moved stuff around. All right, here it is. I think I've got a piece of paper right here. So, who wants to be in the doll trade? And I've got Goldie and Lori, Beth, and Cindy. Okay. So, this is going to be August, for the month of August 2025 doll trade. So, okay. Well, Goldie, I'm going to have you be trading with somebody in the group. And then for your second one, I will give you a shut in. And that might be Jennifer, for Jennifer, Goldie. And I will give you another name, and then we'll do one-on-one, and then one will be one way for Goldie. So, thank you, Jennifer. I got you down. Oh, good. You've got some napkins for Jennifer already. Well, great. You can just make her a little doll. That's wonderful. Good. Okay. But this is for the month of August. And and Jassy wants to make a paper doll. Jassy does good ones. Yes, we will have Jassy. And you'll get a regular person, and then you will get a shut-in. Okay, Jassy? Marty, would you like to try? Yes, you should. I'm going to put your name down. You haven't seen nothing until you had a doll trade. And I will go get one of my other doll books out and show you some of the old dolls that I've received. Older dolls that I've people have sent me. Cindy wants to do a shut-in too. Okay. Well, I'll give you a shut-in. So that'll be great. Yes, you'll get a regular one, Cindy, from one of us, and then you will get a person that is usually one way. And share the love. Dana, are you going to be in the doll trade?
Yeah.
Okay. Just one. And Esther's going to do one. Oh, no, Marty. There are no ugly dolls. No, there's no ugly dolls. I'll show you some of the other dolls that I've received, and you'll see all kinds. Hi, Bonnie. Would you like to be in a doll trade next month? Lenore? Okay, sure. Lenore, you know how I've been making paper dolls? You know how we make paper dolls? Like this, or like this. And we trade paper dolls with each other. These are paper dolls. There's lots of ways to make them. And that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of this month. The rest of July, I'm going to be demonstrating how to make a paper doll. And Dana, show your dolls again. Lay them down there so they can see them. And you can do them 100 different ways. So I'm gonna go over and get my book. Look at those dolls. Aren't those cute? Look at those. You can use coloring books. You can use magazines. Let me get my doll books out. Dolls, paper dolls. This was last year's. This was last year's book. See if I can get you all in the picture up here. How's it'll go? Okay, that's the front of the book. Look at these. There's a paper doll. This is a little wooden doll. I gave it to my mom in 2015. I got it back. Look at this doll. She's got a wedding dress on. So you can decorate your dolls. You might even find a holiday doll. He's a little gnome. Angela sent him to me. It's got AA on it. Look at this little doll. This one's from Esther. And look, you can make a doll out of a playing card. He's the king of spades. So, you know, you could be creative and make a funny one. This one's a little cute girl. She's got her Mary Jane's on. Here's a cutout of a doll, and you can make one like that if you have a die cut. Look here, this is one that Jennifer made. Look, Jennifer, you made a little cat doll. So Jennifer can make a doll. Maybe it's a kitty cat doll. Here's one made out of a food bag, a garbage bag lady. I gotta glue her foot back on though. Her leg came off. Simple Simple, simple. And Teresa made me this doll. Look, she put my face on it. She put wings on her. And here's a magazine. And so you can, I think, oh, Butter Roll. Dorothy gave me this one. There's a paper doll. She counts. Here's another one with legs that move. This one's from Sherry Van. And I can show you how to make these little dresses and put brads in the joints. You have to make arms. Here's the back side. You've got little brads for the joints. Paper dolls are easy. And then somebody gave me this little Sherry gave me this little artist trading card, and it's got a paper doll and the clothes to go with her on the little card. It's a Valentine card. I keep her in the book. Here's another one that I think I made. She's got a little apron on. And she's got movable arms and legs. I gave her a pearl belt and a pearl bracelet. And this is a paper clip up here. We put hair on her and a ribbon, a bow. Here's another little girl. She's got a key so she can get into the house after school, and she's got her baby doll with her. She's up under there. Little doily for an apron. So paper dolls are fun. They're fun. Oh, looky at this one. This one was Jasper. This was Jasper. I haven't seen her for a long time. And she made this one out of fabric. She gave her a crown. She braided her hair. Gave her long braid. She's got a little pocket. She's got on her lacy socks, her anklets. So you can make it up. And here's one. I think this was Janet Nash. Yep, it's completely flat, so that it'll go through the mail without costing too much. And she put real glitter on that one. So dolls are easy to make.
Here's this little girl.
All right. She's cute. Got to put her some arms on her.
She ain't getting arms.
She's not gonna get any arms.
She's
This
armless.
was Jassy. This was a Jassy doll right here. Jassy made me this doll. She made me 2 or 3 dolls. There's more back here from Jassy. And then this one was Let Your Colors Shine Through. I want to say Teresa, but I don't have a name on it. Teresa, did you make me that one? Did you make me this one? So it could be just a drawing of a doll. It could be something out of a magazine. And look, this is out of a magazine. We found the dress, we found the head, and we found the hands. And look, she's giving you the thumbs up. She's got a thumbs up. All right. Did you all give me the thumbs up? So there's another doll. And I think Margaret sent me this little fella. Yep. This little guy here, he's interactive. So he's a little boy. I have him on here with tape. And he's got a soldier outfit and they Velcro on. They Velcro onto him. Then he's got a raincoat. And then he's got a jumpsuit. And they Velcro onto him. He's got a piece of Velcro there. With there's his coat, and then there's his army suit. Isn't that cute? Is this one jazzy? Sure is. Look at that. You got yarn for their hair and leaves for her hair in her hair. She got pigtails. She's got diamonds on her ankles, on her anklets. Looks like she's got some painty papers on there. And then here's our little monster guy. And I lost one of his arms. His arms dangled from these safety pins. There's his shoes, and he's just a monster guy. Kind of looks like a palm tree. That's from Jassy. And I think this one's from Jassy. Look at that. Isn't that neat? So this was a coloring page, and then she just went all over it with stickers and decorated it up and colored it. That's all that is. Cut it out, put it on some cardstock paper, and then cut it out, and then just use the glitter. You see who this one's from. This is from Brenda, a little baby doll. Cute, cute, cute. So paper dolls are easy. They're fun. Here's another paper doll. I think this came off of this is Sherry Van. Probably came off of a greeting card or something. You know, you can find people. Got Happy Meal sticker over here. It's stuck down. I'll stick it back in the pocket. And this is another one of Jassy's. And she just glitter glued it. Just put the stickles on it. So you see, and it's a coloring page. So I hope that gives you some ideas. That was from last year's. We did it at February. It was like February. So did that help you out, Marty? Hi, Belinda. Does anybody else want to sign up for the doll trade? So if you do, I'll put your name down and you can pick your doll babies. And I've got more. I've got more dolls. There's another doll book over there where I had a lot of magazine dolls in it. I don't know that I've ever done a gnome trade, but I painted a few gnomes once or twice. Look what Dana's making. Dana's making a doll. Get you some pencils and scissors and go for it.
I think I need a new blade.
It won't fall. I found two more doll books. This was 23. This one's 2 years ago. And then this one is my original paper doll. And it's got real paper doll girls on the front of it. So here's some paper dolls. You might have some old-fashioned dolls.
Beth didn't tell me I was going to be making them solo.
I'm trying to make them, but Marty needed to know how to make one. It's all Marty's fault. Look at this little doll. I did this one. Look, you might even have something like this. This was an Easter bunny, and he got put into the paper doll book. He's got brads for all of his joints. Little rabbit. And then looky here at this little girl. I don't know who made it. It's a die cut. I don't see a name. But isn't it cute? Look at this. Look at these guys. These are die cuts. Somebody sent me these and colored them. They look like they're die cuts. But I don't remember who gave them to me. Look at this little girl. Isn't that cute? That's hand sewn. They didn't put their initials on there. I can't tell who it is. Where it come from. There's a little paper doll. We got Alice in Wonderland. She could be a paper doll. So let's see if I can get this back in the bag. For some reason, there we go. So here's a paper doll. We can make a doll like this one. Give her arms and legs. So there's lots of ways to make dolls. Now these are magazines, pictures. That's what I was looking for. So you could make a paper doll like this. You just take your paper, your magazine, and glue it on a piece of heavier paper, and then cut her out, and you have an instant paper doll. And if you're into origami, you can origami a doll. And there's videos on how to do origami. This is an origami dress. Then I cut her arms and her face and her feet out of a magazine, a women's catalog. So there. So did anybody else say that they wanted to sign up and I missed it? Okay. Thank you, Cody. Okay, well, we'll have the sign up sheet. We'll bring it back out again next week. So that won't be a problem. And I will probably go ahead and get most of our trades, our stamping trades, done up for Monday. I'll plan on, after I get Monday's mail, I will do our trades. So, but I finished this girl. She's dry now. And then I've got some more dolls over here that have outfits to be cut out. And this was a paper doll book that Sharon Lumbar sent me. So we can cut her out. So These little girls have hats. So here's the little paper doll, and here's her coat. She's got her hands in her pocket. And here's her hat. So there she's done. These just require an outfit to be cut out.
I won't buy any more Oohoo markers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did not last long at all. Not at all.
I did, Goldie, Miss Marty. I showed a whole bunch of paper dolls just for you, and you left. You'll have to go back and rewatch. There's lots of different types of paper dolls that you can make that are easy. So you'll have homework to do.
She put us through an hour of paper dolls.
I'm not going to do it again. But she knows I'm crafty enough to. Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Glitter.
There's another paper doll. They all have hats that match their outfits. Like that. Okay, I will. I will do a 100-day prompt game. And I haven't seen Becca today. And I will, I've got a, a list of prompts that I can use. Or if you all want to give me out 10 prompts. So there's some more paper dolls. And I'll do a prompt game. Dana, do you want to do a prompt game?
I don't care.
And I'll put this to the side. And we did this girl. Did a lot. We're doing a lot. So my prompt book is right here. And we did this one. And then we did this one the last time. So tonight we'll do one right here. And those paper dolls I just cut out were from Sharon Lumbar. She gave me the doll book and I cut them up. So, oh, I think I got my first prompt and it's polka dots. Okay. Rubber bands. Okay. Esther's already caught up with Becca's prompts. Okay, a butterfly. A stencil. Dolly. Dooley Dolly. whatever it is, a Dooley Dolly. Michelle made some. Are you going to be in the paper doll trade, Michelle? Purple. Because I'll put you down for a trade. I need 4 more. Oh, okay, Michelle. Put your name down. Put you down. That's going to be for August, okay? And I'll tell you your partner at the end of the month. Okay. I'm thinking that's 2 different Michelles. Stickers. Thank you. I was just thinking of stickers. Two Michelles. We are lucky in Michelles tonight. Yes, we're lucky. We got Michelle Glitter, and we've got Curiosity Michelle. Embossed paper.
So what all? Let's see.
Polka dots. You want to write them down?
Yeah, I think I can see.
We sure are. We're double in Michelle's tonight. Scrape with a card.
Y'all ain't gave us no color.
Purple.
Butterflies.
They gave us purple.
Okay.
Polka dots, rubber band, butterfly, stencil, a doily, purple, stickers, embossed paper, scrape with a card, and blue and yellow, and that's it. We'll put them together. That's good. I got a Goldie. So, let's see. Oh. I'm excited. I had some polka dot paper in my hands today. See if I can find it. Yeah, buddy. I found it. We got polka dots. Yes, Esther. I got her name. Thank you, Esther. I got her name. So let's see. I want to cut this off right there. Let me mark you with something. From there to there. Let's see if I can cut in a straight line. All right. We're in the polka dot side. So I'm going to just glue this down. I don't know what happened to my glue. I cleaned my shelf out up here and got a whole bucket full of stuff out, and I've already filled it back up. The cabinet above me.
Are you doing these in order, Beth?
Sort of, not necessarily. I can't. I like to.
I like to bounce around.
I like to make a. I like to make a picture out of it.
Me too.
So
That's
these
why I
are
like to put my color down.
polka dots, and I've got a yellow rubber band,
Purple.
and we'll make a sun out of the rubber band. How about that? Got colored rubber bands. So I'll glue that down. Just as soon as I find my regular glue, it's got to be close by. It's got a big old topper on it. It's got to be back here. No, but I found some other glue. Let's see what that says. See if there's anything in that one. I got some clear glue. But I don't see there's purple. I got some purple spray. Heavens to Betsy. We'll just use this until we find it. Because it's not here. I put it somewhere. So I wouldn't forget it. So I got all of these things off my desk and put them up here. So I cleaned my desk off. So we can use, this doesn't have anything in it. No, it's dried up. Actually, we could fill that back up with my glue if I can't find my glue bottle. That would be a good one to use.
Beth won't let me near her desk, y'all.
I just, I got everything lost.
She freaks out. She starts hyperventilating.
My hallway is full, and it's in boxes, and I put it all out there so that I could clean my room, and it doesn't look like you can't tell that it's gone out of here. It is still messy. I've been trying. So I'm going to get a little bit of yellow paint and add to my rubber band some color. And see if we can't do something. Like that. See, my rubber band. Butterfly. There's some butterfly stickers over here. I'll take some of these.
Yes, Jen.
So we got us a few butterflies in there. And then a stencil. I've got a stencil right here that I haven't used yet. I think it's brand new. I guess I did use it a little bit. It's a Dana gave them to me. I used this one the other day, yesterday. Let's see what else we got in the stencil department. I need to make me a new stencil book. This has been such a good, sturdy book, but it's too thin. I mean, it's not bad enough. It's not big enough. Came up with the right word. So, what do we want to put down on top of, how about some letters? On top of the polka dots. Let's try that. So you see, it's just not, I've overflowed it. I could probably throw away half of them, but you collect them. So let me do some alphabeting, and I'm going to do it in black. And I think I've got a sponge I can still use. Well, that's way too much, but that's okay. We're going to use it. So let's see if we can't do a little stencil here. And that worked. There's a few stencils. All right. That looks good enough. Put that over there. So I'll put this away. Got a little bit of black paint over there if I need it for something else. I need a dolly, a doily, or whatever, a dooley dolly. I've got a little one from some Happy Meal. So I'm just going to put it down. And it's a little one, so I can use the whole thing. Let's see how that goes. Put it right there. And I got a little credit card to smooth it out. It covered up most of my stenciling, but okay. Okay, now let's go with purple next. And I'm going to put some paper up over top of my computer so I don't get any pebble. I don't know if it'll spray or not, but we're going to try it. Nope. It's not going to be a spray. So it's going to be a purple grip. We'll just pour a little bit out and see what happens. And this was leftover magic markers with the cotton in there, and I put alcohol in there with it. You can also do it with water. The alcohol's strong. Put that back up in the closet. And then we have stickers, and I use butterfly stickers. Does that count?
Yeah.
And we need some embossed paper. And I don't know that I have any.
You got Braille paper.
Braille paper. That'll be perfect. We'll use Braille paper for my embossing. Good job. So I know where everything is. And then the last is scrape with the card, and I can do that with my blue and yellow. And there's my page. So what
Well,
should
I ain't done yet, so.
Wonder what I should make out of the Braille paper. How about if I make a big giant butterfly, and then we'll color it blue and yellow? Would that work? I think it would. We'll just do that. That's my butterfly. And he's cute. And I'm just going to put him here. But I'm going to decorate him in blue. I already used the yellow. So I could just go straight to the blue. Dog alert. Joe must be home. He couldn't stand it. He had to go out running around. He got up this morning and went to the farmer's market. And then he went over to my sister's house. Check on her lawnmower. Since he's the lawnmower man. All right. We're going to glue him right there. and then we're done.
I ain't put much of that yellow. It's ugly.
So, how about that? Put a date on it. And today is the 19th. Looks good to me. Oh, I have Braille paper. I got it from the American Blind. Hi, Lynn. And if you don't need a whole lot of it, next time I mail you something, Candy, I'll send you some. I got a bunch of it. And I just use it, in my art. But they sent me several books. They were like reading books, but it was all for Braille. It wasn't like a paperback book from the library or anything. Sometimes you can find them from the libraries if you happen to ask the right person. But I got them from the American Blind, and all I wanted when I wrote him a letter, and is that Constance? Hi, Constance. I asked him. I wanted a chart that taught the alphabet. I wanted to learn the alphabet, and I never did get a chart. But they sent me these books, and I finally had to write them and say, I don't need any more books. Thank you. Because I didn't need them, all of them. I just So this is the page we did today, and I'm going to glue this down, and then we can sit it over there and let it dry. And I think it looks cute. Dana's still working on hers. So, and I probably ought to take a picture of the list, because I bet Juju would like to have my list. Yes. Dana's over here over there, and she's doing the same prompts. Okay. I'll see what I can do, Michelle. Let's see. I'll just go ahead and send it to Juju, because she'll want to know.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Lynn said she's got some art journaling prompts. Lynn does little videos.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Jassy. So, all right. And then I'm going to sit this over and let it dry. And I do have another paper doll book to show you while that's dry. So I was working on some paper dolls. And this one's from 2023. And we decorated our book. And it's got tons of paper dolls in this one, too. I made these little paper dolls out of the ice cream wooden spoons. And this one was out of a bookmark that I printed out. And it's considered a paper doll. And I used to make these dolls all the time. And they've got brads for their arms and legs. And then she's got long hair that goes down the back. And she's got a bobby pin to keep her bangs out of her eyes. And she's got a baby doll in her heart and a paper doll sticker in her pocket. And she's a latchkey. She's got a key and a tassel. This one was from Jasper. That's a paper doll, and it's a piece of fabric. And then she just cut it out and put it on a card. Isn't that nice? And then this was a peacock, and I think this was from Teresa. No, it's from Dana. It's my peacock doll. How about that? You made this in 23.
Oh yeah.
You remember?
Yeah. The feathers came off of a magazine or a calendar, I think.
A calendar. I was going to say tissue box. But you can make, you can use paper dolls and stickers and tags and do all kinds of fun stuff. This one is from, did I do this one? Yep, I did this one. And this was off of the Pool magazine. It was a pink flamingo float, and I turned it into a paper doll. So she's got her wings, so she can fly, and her legs. So you can do anything you want with your paper dolls. And here's a girl out of a magazine, and a fashion magazine, and she's dynamite. Look at that. She sure is. She looks like she's got a halo. Lots of dolls. Look at this one. Look, Dana, pom-poms.
Oh, those are fun.
Look at this little Raggedy Ann. This is from Judy Patton, and she's I consider her one of my shut-ins, but she will send you something back if you send her something. She's in our in my address file. If you send Judy something, she will send you something back. She used to work in three different craft stores before she retired. So I guarantee you she's got stuff coming out of her ears. Here's another little girl. And this is from Esther. Look, Esther's got long blonde hair too. She's got all kinds of decorations. And who was this one? Barbara. This came from Barbara Batzer. She's one of our shut-ins. And then I like to make the little cards out of the playing cards, covered it with pretty paper on the back side of it. But she's got her arms and her legs that kind of move. And she's got wings. She's got pink hair. And she's got a little doll, sticker doll in her pocket. Oh, look, we've got our Japaroo. We have a Japaroo with us. This is a kangaroo, and he was born. His mom and dad went to Japan on vacation, and then they had the baby kangaroo. So he's a Japaroo, Japan, and he's got on a kimono. That's his kimono, and Teresa made this for me. So you could have fun. And look, here's a monster. I think this came from Kim Polton. And it's a little monster doll. So you can do all kinds of things in or out of this world. I made a little pocket up there to put him in. Well, somebody's at the door. It might be a delivery. Could be. And this was from Janet Nash. She made little angels. So you could just use Scrippy scraps off your desk. There's Joe.
Hello. Oh.
This one's from Sharon Lumbar. Look at this little girl. Yeah, look at this little girl.
Look at them big blue eyes in that sweetheart.
And I gave her a little baby doll to hold.
Oh. What went over your sister's?
Yeah. Everything okay? This is a hidden paper clip. That's
Hi,
from
Dana.
That's from
There you
Angela.
go.
Angela Adele. And this one's got real hair.
Did you?
I think this came from Alicia.
Oh.
She's I think she passed away.
She looks like a mermaid kind of.
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
So did you get it fixed?
Yep.
Nothing major, huh?
It's
Her lawnmower.
it was in the carburetor, and
I figured it might have been a filter. The carburetor sponge needed
I
cleaned
put
up.
a filter
This is
on.
from Cindy. And she's fancy smancy.
Fancy sweets.
Mm-hmm. I gave her a little doll. I gave everybody dolls to hold. That makes it nice. And then this little girl, this came from Brenda D. It's a different Brenda. And this little girl went shopping, and she took her little doll with her when she went shopping. Isn't that cute? So you can, and then she put glasses on her. This one's from Janet Burgess. It's a cute little doll. Look at her. She braided her hair and did little curls. Isn't that cute? And this is from Janet, and she made her a blue dress. Cute, cute. And oh, this one is funny. This one's so cute. This one's from Jassy. This is from Jassy. And look at the arms and the legs. These are the legs. They're bungee cords with buttons. I love her. And she put cotton in the middle of her head and sewed it around. Isn't that fun? I love it. Jessie's good. She's got a good mind. And here's a girl that I made out of a magazine. And she's just a model. Glue her onto cardstock and cut her out. And there's the simplest paper doll you can make. And Teresa did this one, and it's quilling. She quilled her dress for me and made her on a card. And her hair's quilled. I have a quilling kit, but I did it. I did it for a little bit, but it wasn't my favorite thing to do. So I kind of gave it up. So there's more. This was from Barbara Walls. And this one's cute. She's got a doggie. She's walking her dog. This is from Barbara too. And she's got the little girl and she's walking her dog. So see how you can do your paper dolls? You can be creative, and I think this was from Stacy. This one's from Stacy. Isn't that cute? Little Red Riding Hood. This is from Sharon R. You can use old photos to make a paper doll. Look at this. This is from Colleen, Monkey 911. She put all these little brads, eyelets on there, and it's in the old picture. Isn't that cool? And then I think I did this one, and it's just a piece of square blue paper, and I put buttons on her knees and brads in her shoulders, and she's got wings, and she's got hair and a bow. And there's a paper clip in her eyes, in her hair, to keep her bangs out of her eyes. So that was all the 23. So hopefully that'll warm you up for hi Barry. We've been making paper dolls tonight. So okay. So Dana, did you finish your
Not quite.
page?
Oh, I finished my page. Yeah.
So let's see how many more dolls I've got. Oh, I got 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted it right.
I'm still working on these dolls.
Yeah. I'm cutting as fast as I can cut on these.
I got these Art Minds markers from Michael's a long time ago.
Yeah.
They have been the best markers, and since Michael's changed, they don't have them anymore.
Oh, they were made by Michaels.
Uh-huh. I ordered the Ohuhus way after, and they ain't even lasted. I
Yeah.
throw all them away.
All right, there's a hat. Michelle's cooking dinner. What's for dinner, Michelle? I usually stream for till 9 o'clock. I'll have to get another book out and show y'all. I can work on my chicken book. I know I've got chickens in there to do. Well, good night, Michelle. Curiosity, Michelle. Thank you for coming in. It was good to see you.
She's curiously Michelle. She's the one that I sent you the thing.
Oh, okay. I just joined her. Yeah. Okay. I've seen her before.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Well, and she just started doing lives. Like she's only done a couple, so
I think she's gonna do good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I love tilapia fish. Yeah. I think tilapia is one of my favorites. Okay. One more page. I think I'll save it for later. Get these girls dressed up here. All right. Put her hat on her. And then this girl. This one and this one goes together.
Right
You ordered me something from Olive Garden?
now. Huh?
Like that.
What do you want?
Chicken mochi soup and
And I've got this outfit. And I got another hat. So I'm thinking one of these doesn't have it doesn't go to this outfit.
Oh, pick
I can
up.
put it on her anyway, I suppose. I messed it up somewhere.
What do you want?
steak gorgonzola and chicken nochi.
We'll give it to you.
I'm gonna click on the red button.
Pick up.
There we go. I just need 2 more.
Yeah.
These 2. We'll cut it out next time. Okay. Does anybody have any questions or requests or anything?
You want chicken nochi?
Anything, anywhere? I'm always doing something. So I'll put these paper dolls together. Actually, I need to put them in the paper doll book. That's what I'll do.
Do I want that or do I want this?
That. Now this one, I'm going to have to fold her dress. And she can go in a pocket somehow. And it might be this pocket. There. And then she can go down in a pocket. They fit. So that works out.
25 minutes for checkout.
No beef for no dust.
Sorry, Scott's making me order him food.
Well, he knows how to do it. My goodness. As much as he's out of town, he knows how to order food.
He don't know how to do diddly.
He just wants you to do it. He wants you to go be with him. So you need to go get off and go be with him.
Nah. He'll be all right. It's a big boy.
So here's my paper doll book, guys. Look at all that. Working out perfectly. And these have to be made, so I'll put them in the pocket in the back to be done. See, I left the tops of the papers long to accommodate for the tall girls. So that's my new paper doll book. I love it.
I'm almost done with her.
No, but I do have some patterns over here, Goldie.
I should.
We can look at them. I bought me some patterns at a yard sale a couple weeks ago. Joe kidnapped me and took me to a yard sale. So I bought some patterns.
He forced her, y'all.
Yeah, he did. He wouldn't take me home.
Kicking and screaming.
I get cranky when I'm out too long. I gotta go home. It was in the neighborhood. So I bought these patterns,
I did.
and I thought we could turn these girls into paper dolls. And I think I had this pattern when I was a kid. Something similar to it. Because I remember making the bell bottoms, and I had one with it was a blouse, and it had a cropped top. The top went down under the bra, had elastic under the bra, and then the blouse that went on the outside of it. We used to sew. This one's cute. This would be a cute paper dolls. And I think I could get all of them cut their parts. And this one here. They'd be little dolls, but that's good. Oh, is Juju live already? Okay. She's allowed. I don't mind a bit. So I bought these just for the pictures.
They're probably doing that one thing, her and that girl.
Oh, is it her and Sage? Dawn?
Probably.
They've been doing the stage.
That's on Saturday, yeah.
So I'm just going to take the front off. I don't need the pattern. I'll keep this part. And I've got a couple of these over in a special place. And I've got plenty of pattern paper. I don't need to keep any more. I just want the pictures. Someone's going, eee, you're doing what? No, I'm not going to make a copy of it. I'm cutting it up. This is why you all have too much. Thank you, Jessie. This is why we have too much craft supplies. You don't keep it. You got to keep pushing it out. But I'll just keep these two things. So, don't need all this stuff. My grandmother would say, oh, it's just trash.
My mom was a minimalist as far as keeping stuff.
Yeah. Well, my mom, when, the last few years that she lived, she threw stuff in the garbage. She didn't tell us. She just threw it away.
My dad was even worse.
She didn't ask if we wanted it or not, and I'm glad she did, because I probably would have taken it.
Yeah, my dad he would throw stuff away too.
People don't sew anymore. I don't know what happened to this thing. It got folded wrong there. So that's it. Goldie's going to be copying hers, yeah, and you're going to have all this extra junk in your house. You don't need. But when I was a little girl, my grandmother, we would go and visit my grandmother for a week. And she would take us to the downstairs of the department store that had where all the sewing was. And we would go down there and we would pick out a pattern. And then we would she'd teach me how to read the back of the pattern and how much yardage I would need and for each piece, and she could calculate all that for me. And because your t-shirts and your blouses were different than your pants, but they matched, and she would taught me how to do all that. And then if it needed any zippers or any special buttons or something, then we would go and match everything up and get all of the things that we would need. And then we would take it home, and we would lay it out on the dining room table and cut it out. And she taught me how to do that, and then sew it, teach me how to sew it together, pin it together, and so when I went to middle school, I already knew how to sew, and her shoe got cut off here. And so I always, did good in sewing class. But our sewing class was sewing and cooking. And of course,
Yeah,
I
ours
did
too.
because I already knew how to make brownies and fry an egg and all that.
We had to like do a meal that was a budget to teach us
Mhm.
how to buy for a family of 4.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have to do budgeting. We were just in middle school, but we did know how to make a pan of brownies. And we had to cook a meal. We had to make a meal, which was a meat, a vegetable, and a starch, and
We
a
had to
drink.
sew a pattern.
And we had to set the table.
Uh-huh.
So I'll just put these in my
Should I
doll book.
outline around her face, you think?
You could, yeah, a little bit. Not necessarily black, but maybe a brown or something. So one of these days I'll make a book out of the sewing pages. I did make a book the other day out of my map. Did you all see the map book I made? She needs eyebrows, they say.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, sewing and home economics. That's what we did. Oh my gosh, Goldie said she broke 3 or 4 sewing machines in school.
I enjoyed home ec and art. That was both of them.
Saw the map book? Okay. But it was one great big map of Texas. And so now it's a meander book. And I haven't started gluing in it yet, but I've been collecting things to glue in it. And so it turns like this, and you go all the way through, and then you can flip it over and go to the other side of it and flip through the back side. So I'm going to glue those 2 pages together so that it'll be a straight book, and I won't have to meander it. But this is all one piece of a map. And I did it the other day. If you want to see it, you have to go back and watch. And then this is we'll do that one. So, and then in the map book, I started cutting out things like I got some bingo cards. This was out of scrapbooking paper, and I cut the bingo cards apart so I can put a bingo card on here. Stuff like that. I need to figure out the front or the back. It really doesn't matter what's the front or the back.
All right, she's pretty done.
If it's upside down or not either. Is she done enough?
I think so. She's gonna have to be.
So, anyway, that's what I've been playing with. Oh, and you remember the other day we needed a cookie? I found a page of cookies. I've got cookies now. It was one of the prompts. So I did that this morning. So I'm gonna put these in the doll book. And I just love my new doll book.
I might have to make another doll book because I keep making my dolls too big. She's too tall. I haven't glued any in, so it'll be okay. Where's my other one? Shoot.
But they'll be cute just to even cut out and glue on the pages. These patterns.
I did work in this little bitty book. This is mostly stuff I've drawn, minus a few things.
Oh, okay. Did you fill it all the way up?
Almost. Got a couple pages to work.
Yeah.
This chicken's in the chicken coop. This one got out, so this one's pissed off. And this is the chicken hawk waiting for him.
Uh-oh. So there, I got some more dolls to make up. That is great. So, all right. So, Angela, how you liking that new baby? Is the baby here already? I got the impression that the baby wasn't actually born yet, that she had a baby shower.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, you do nice things in your pages. It looks so good. Now I could see doing a little bit more outlining in your book.
Oh yeah, around my edges
and
I gotta
ink up the edges. Yeah,
need to do stuff like that. But I just like
the shower's tomorrow. Okay. Is this the first grandchild? It is very cute.
Thanks.
Very cute book. It's her second. Oh. So is it going to be a brother or a sister? The first boy. So she's got a girl and it's going to be a little brother. Oh, brother.
I got these pages back here.
I found my glue. It's right there. All I had to do was look.
Look at this cat.
Oh.
I think he's cute.
Yeah. The other one was too. And
So,
you got it out of dictionary paper. That's cute too.
Yeah, I did a lot. And then I did this is out of my leftover papers that I collaged. So that's what I did on vacation was make all that.
Yeah.
Make a lot of that stuff. Here's my pages.
Those are cute. You did good.
I like it whenever we have our prompts ahead so I can think for a second.
I don't know. Of course, these prompts were from the chat room. They didn't
Yeah.
come out of Becca's box, and she had a lot of unusual prompts.
Yeah. Which is okay. If I had them all ahead, I'd still be able to.
But and then I have another sheet over here that has over 120.
Well, and you can only get so many pages that really don't have a focal point or have a, I don't know, that's more like background.
But there's still a lot of the same stuff. But I originally had all my prompts on this one master sheet, and I've lost it in this room. I've never been able to find it for several years. But it had 5 departments. It had 5 colors. I had all of the blue was paper.
Yeah.
Anything with paper. And then I had what was the others? One of them was pencils and markers, but I had it divided up into 5 departments, and then there was one of just color,
Right.
different colors, and then I had add a tag or add bling, add a quote, add ins. But I can't remember, and I had them on. I still have the sticks. I could write them down again, and I had 5 different colors of sticks, and I put all of the paper on the blue ones, and all of they were similars were on, so that when you got 5 prompts, they were a variety of things to make something with, to make your page with. So if you all missed the book, I showed it off earlier on the show, and I think I'm going to jump off early tonight.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Well, I did that. I did that, and I showed the Picasso book the other day, the Roll of Picasso, and it was pretty. It was a cool book that I had. Oh, they want to see your doll again. Cindy wants to see your doll.
This one?
Yeah.
That's her.
Do you use cardstock?
Yeah.
Thick paper? I did that. We already did the prompt game, and I'll post it in the Facebook group for you so that you'll have it. Yep, we already did the prompt game. And I can show it to you real quick again. And here's here's what we did tonight with the prompts. And my butterfly curled up on me as it dried. And I just posted the prompts. Oh, okay, Jessie. I'm right here. I can look at it. Yeah, here's Jessie's.
Oh, that's cute.
I love all the butterflies. Looks good, honey. Did good. Oh, here's was Esther's, and there was one where you had to draw your hand. There's Esther's hand. Those are cute, Esther. I'll have to look at these later. And Teresa's been videoing, and she made a button book. That's a button. She made it into a tiny book. It's a large, small button book. Okay, guys. So thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We had a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Got my new doll book started up. So it'll be over here on the desk. I'll have to put the date on it, and I'll have to put some pink beads on this next time and fix it up. So if Juju's on, we'll go over and see her and raid her. Do a raid. Yeah, we had a good time tonight. Thank you, Dana, for coming on with me.
You're welcome.
You do good.
Bye, everybody.
So we'll see you later, guys. I'll see you in the chat room somewhere. Good night.
Night.